rider and the elephant is a metaphor by a social psychologist called Jonathan Haidt. He works at NYU. And he wrote a book called The Happiness Hypothesis. And in that he talks about this metaphor of the rider and the elephant. And the rider is your rational mind, your cognition, let's call it. And the elephant is a metaphor for your emotion, your emotional mind. And if you think about a person on top of an elephant, and we don't condone elephant riding whatsoever, which can seem strange for us in New Zealand, right? But there are plenty of people and plenty of cultures where it's just an absolute atrocity. We still get messaged about this a lot. But it's definitely a metaphor. I want to express that. It's a metaphor. The rider is your rational mind that thinks long term, that plans ahead. It's a great problem solver, but it gets easily overwhelmed. Your elephant is your emotions, which gives you your energy, your motivation, because it's where your desire comes from, but it's short-term and impulsive. And if you think about how hard it might be for a person to wrestle the elephant and keep it on the straight and narrow. And so I stole his metaphor unashamedly and decided to name our business after riders and elephants. Yeah, after his metaphor. There is a beautiful book that I first heard about it in, though, who popularised it, called Switch by Dan and Chip Heath, which is How to Change When Change is Hard. And that book is just, it's glorious. The Happiness Hypothesis is an amazing book, but it's also it's more of a science book than an easy read book. And the stories in Switch, How to Change When Change is Hard, is beautiful because he talks about the rider, the elephant, and the path. The path being the environment, how you shape the environment for the elephant and the rider to move down. And so that is the book that changed my life, where I first heard about the metaphor. I just then went down in the deep wormhole into Jonathan Haidt's work to do it. So yeah, that's why it's the rider and the elephant. Because in everyday life we're wrestling our own elephants. Yeah, some more successfully than others, and it's a spectrum, yeah. So thanks for asking that beautiful question.